Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. This is how I wake up every morning with a little cat who tries to step on my head. As soon as she knows I'm awake, she goes back to sleep. She comes in my room and she goes, and she screams. And then I have to go, so that she knows I'm alive. Every morning she comes in there and she screams like someone's trying to kill her. And as soon as I make a sound or I move at all, she stops and she just makes little tiny peep, 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 like she's happy again. I think she thinks I die every morning. Is that normal? Either that or she's old and getting cat dementia and she doesn't know where I am. And as soon as I make a sound, she's happy again. And then she comes and sits and looks at me and makes sure that I'm breathing. Anyway, I had breakfast. I've been watching season 2 of Tuca and Birdie. I didn't realize there were 2 more seasons. I had no idea. Although they did take the first one away, so now I can't watch that as a recap. I just had to start season 2, even though it's been a year and a half or 2 years since I watched it in the first place. Sometimes I really like it, and other times I have to take a break, because sometimes the episodes are a little bit dark and some of them aren't, but also it's filmed like the acid episode or the mushrooms episode of Broad City, like the cartoon episode. And it's almost sometimes where I'm like, hey, this is too much for my brain. It's too trippy. I need to take a break. But I really like the show. I also really like Pilates. Duh. My hair looks really orange there. I needed to get it toned, but that'll be next week. This move is called TikTok, and it's really hard. And this move is back extension, and it is not hard not for me. I'm sure it's hard for other people sometimes, but if I do it for too long, it gets really hard. But I've learned to move my back extension out of my back and move it down to my lower abs. So it's like I'm pressing my belly button and my thighs off the ground, and then my back and head and everything else just happens to lift. That'll save your back. Also, you look at the lower left-hand corner of my screen, sometimes you'll see this little white shadow. It's because my new phone case has a big giant rabbit on the back, like a pop socket. I have to learn how to turn it upside down so it's not in the shot all the time. I ran to Kroger and I got some food because I wanted to eat sweet potatoes and I needed little baby marshmallows. But for lunch, I was tired, so I just had an Uncrustable and some hummus. Charlotte is playing with her favorite thing, this little toy, of course. And for dinner, I'm still too tired, so this is what I'm taking to bed with me, and I have to take a shower because, yuck, I'm nasty. But I've also been doing my minoxidil pills, and I've been doing the steroid stuff on my head that my dermatologist gave me. And I will say my hairstylist says my scalp is looking better and that things are getting a little bit less thin. And look, I have my first little tiny sprouts coming up from my new pills. Super cute.